Two teams currently both in the top 10 in the FIFA rankings meet in one of the most eagerly anticipated matches in the group stage at the 2018 FIFA World Cup. It is Portugal against Spain, two near neighbours who know each other well, looking for a winning start to their World Cup campaign. Goalkeeper Rui Patricio played every minute in qualifying. Rafael Guerreiro has made just one start for his club this year. Cristiano Ronaldo becomes the first Portuguese player to appear at 4 World Cup finals. He's never scored against Spain. William is another who hasn't been a regular for his club in 2018. Gonçalo Guedes scored twice in a warm-up victory over Algeria 8 days ago. Portugal regularly used a 4-4-2 formation in qualifying. Whether Guedes plays just behind Ronaldo or alongside him, we will just have to wait and see. Portugal have played in more World Cups with Cristiano Ronaldo than without. This their 4th with their talisman. It's their 7th World Cup in all. Gianluca Rocchi from Italy is in charge. 2 Italian assistants. Ryuji Sato from Japan is the 4th official. And back in Moscow, there is the lineup of VAR officials, led by Massimiliano Errati from Italy. David De Gea was an ever-present in qualifying. Many of this Spanish team we know would have started no matter who the coach is. Sergio Busquets is arguably Spain's most important player. Andres Iniesta scored the extra-time winner when Spain beat the Netherlands in the 2010 World Cup final. Sergio Ramos captains Spain. New coach Fernando Hierro was Ramos's hero when he was growing up. Diego Costa leads the attack. 4 of this starting 11 started the World Cup final in South Africa 8 years ago. Fernando Santos. Portugal qualified for this World Cup on his 63rd birthday last October by beating Switzerland. And I bet he never thought he'd be sitting there. Fernando Hierro, the former Spanish international and Real Madrid defender, promoted from his post of sporting director to head coach. A huge roar as this match gets underway. Spain and Portugal, who have both lost their opening match in the last 2 World Cups. The stage is set here in Sochi for what could be a World Cup classic to remember for many years. It is a humid night, despite the late kickoff time. It's 9 o'clock in the evening here at local time. 2 Iberian neighbours. Cristiano Ronaldo facing 4 of his Real Madrid teammates. Portugal in the all-red. Spain tonight in their change colours of white with the red trim, won by David Silva. It's away by Jose Font. Looking for the run up front of Guedes. Ronaldo. Little double step over to start with. Pepe. Here's William. Guerreiro. Guerreiro. The little ball in field, looking for Fernandez. Guedes. Shot was blocked, but maybe Portugal can get a shot in here. Good opening from the 2016 European champions. They've won 79% of their competitive matches under Fernando Santos, just 2 defeats in 29. As for Spain, the start of a new era under Fernando Hierro. They were unbeaten under Julian Lopetegui. And I wonder what he's feeling now. The deposed national team coach who was unveiled as Real Madrid's new coach yesterday. Ronaldo. Is that a penalty? It is! Inside the opening 3 minutes, Cristiano Ronaldo fouled in the penalty area, and Portugal have the opportunity to take the lead. The challenge coming in from Nacho. Ronaldo sent sprawling. And straight away, the Italian official pointed to the spot. Cristiano Ronaldo has scored 7 penalties for Portugal, but he's scored only 3 goals in his previous 13 World Cup finals appearances. He's the only Portuguese player to score at 3 different World Cups. Can he be the only Portuguese player to score at 4 different World Cups? Cristiano Ronaldo against David De Gea. It's 1-0 Portugal, and was there ever any doubt? What a start for Portugal. De Gea goes one way, Ronaldo goes the other. It's his 82nd goal for Portugal on his 151st appearance. It just had to be him. Portugal could not have dreamt of a better beginning to their opening Group B fixture. It's a nightmare start for Fernando Hierro and Spain. Played infield by Piqué. Ramos. Jordi Alba. Spanish fans all a little quiet. There are large numbers of supporters of both these countries here in Sochi. Turn is by Moutinho. Ronaldo. Free kick Portugal. Challenged by Busquets. Cristiano Ronaldo is the first player in history to score at 8 successive major tournaments. He just keeps creating records. And you know, he's only 33 years old, and given his physical condition, you really wouldn't bet against him being in Qatar in 4 years' time, provided Portugal qualify to appear at a 5th World Cup finals. Ramos. Sergio Ramos, who ended yesterday's media conference, which was full of questions about the managerial and coaching situation with Spain, by saying, cheer up, we're not at a funeral, let's get this World Cup started. And with that, he stood up and promptly marched out of the room. He did say it with a smile on his face, it has to be said. But there'll be no smiles in the Spain camp at the moment. Ronaldo clearly fouled. You can see the referee's position, an absolutely unimpeded view. And Ronaldo does what he does best. Incidentally, talking of him playing at a 5th World Cup finals in 4 years' time, no player has actually scored at 5 different World Cup finals. No doubting Fernando Hierro's pedigree. Former Spanish international, Real Madrid defender. 29 goals in 89 appearances for Spain. Played at 3 World Cup finals. There was nobody better placed, really, than the sporting director of the Spanish Football Association. Or the Spanish Football Federation, to give it its correct title. Isco. Looking for Diego Costa. Here's Iniesta. Spain really haven't had a prolonged spell of possession so far. Here's Nacho. Koke couldn't keep hold of it. Ramos. Iniesta. Costa. Busquets. Ramos. 2 on that far side. And 2 in the penalty area, hoping to get on the end of it. The shot comes in from Silva. You can see David Silva here in a little bit of space. The 4th highest goal scorer for Spain, skying that one. His international debut way back in 2006, David Silva, who was an unused substitute in the 2010 World Cup final victory. Played back by Piqué. Ramos. If you have just joined us, Portugal in front. Cristiano Ronaldo with an early penalty after he was fouled in the penalty area. Busquets. It was in fact Portugal's quickest World Cup goal since 1966, when they reached the semi-finals with the great Eusebio and company, only to be beaten in the last 4 by the eventual champions England. Ronaldo's little flick on. Guedes was trying to get on the end of it. Alba. Here's Ramos. Quickly forward by Isco. No free kick. You can hear the reaction from the Spanish supporters. There's Alba. Took a tumble. Rui Patricio made 1 appearance at the last World Cup before being injured. Portuguese goalkeeper, incidentally one of 4 Sporting players in the Portuguese squad who have this week served notice on their club that they wish to terminate their contract because after a rather unsavoury incident at the club's training ground, And that matter will now go to court. William, Gelson Martins and Bruno Fernandez are the others. Piqué. Here's Ramos. Spain's captain, who always sees a lot of the ball as he brings it out from defence. Alba. We're going to take on Pepe. Isco. That's a corner. Spain's first corner of the match. And they've taken it short. Plenty of bodies forward in white for Spain. No way through for Iniesta. Costa is the target. There's a little bit of debate as to whether it would be Sergio Costa playing up front or maybe Rodrigo, the other striker. Diego Costa has won the day. Here's Rafael Guerreiro. Ronaldo. Jose Font. Hasn't played a great deal of football in the past year. The Portuguese centre-half, Font, who's now with Chinese club Dalian Yifang. Nacho, the man who gave away the penalty. Busquets. Iniesta. Diego Costa. Again, there's targets in the middle. Cross was too deep, though. Easily gathered by Rui Patricio. Fernando Hierro is like a box of tricks on the edge of the technical area. He's constantly moving up and down, urging his players. The newly installed Spanish national coach. Worked wide by Moutinho. Cedric, here's Moutinho again. This is Rafael Guerreiro. Guerreiro. And just that little bit of pressure from Costa meant the slight miss kick from the goalkeeper. Guedes just beaten to it by Koke. Here's Piqué. Worked out wide by Isco. Ramos. Isco. Iniesta. Slowly making strides forward, Spain. Iniesta again. Silva wanted the ball played forward to him. Picked up on this at near side by Nacho. Away by Ronaldo, and Portugal might be able to break away here. It's Gonçalo Guedes, and Ronaldo making the run on this near side. Guedes will have to go all the way on his own. The pass was on for a fraction of a second there to Ronaldo, but the Portuguese captain had to check his run for fear of going offside. You see Guedes here just having a little look to his left, and then rather ran up a cul-de-sac. Piqué. First yellow card of the night. Referee was just waiting there to see what might happen. And as Moutinho challenged for it, then it was Guedes who was caught. Sergio Busquets is the first player to be cautioned then tonight. And Spain have some defending to do. It's a promising position this for Portugal, and you know who wants it as well. It's the familiar setup. Will he go for goal? Will he drive it in, hoping to get a touch from a teammate? Everyone knows what's coming. But Portugal do have somebody else out there just in case the free kick comes in a different direction. It is Ronaldo, it's straight into the wall. Look at the power behind this. The two Portuguese players, though, in the wall, committing the foul. Here's Nacho. Piqué. Gerard Piqué, who will retire from international football for Spain after this World Cup. One of the 6 players in this squad who were involved in 2010 when Spain lifted the trophy. Silva. Ramos. Forward by Iniesta. Silva. Silva's little touch. Costa isn't going to get on the end of that one. Not had a great deal of service so far tonight. Diego Costa. Ronaldo's header. This is William. Pepe. Might well be the last major tournament that we see Pepe and Jose Font together in the heart of the Portuguese defence. Pepe now 35 years of age, Font now 34. Little touch forward from Koke. Costa. Held up by Pepe. Isco. Content to let that ball roll for a Spanish throw. Ramos. Touch from Iniesta. Here's Iniesta again. Andres Iniesta looking to pull it back. And the shot is deflected wide from David Silva. Spain win their second corner. Iniesta crucial in that build-up. All bar one back for Portugal. It was towards Piqué. A little touch from Bernardo Silva, and Portugal are away. It's 3 against 2 here if the ball can be played correctly. Ronaldo in field, and Spain just able to get back. Guedes unable to apply the finishing touch to a scintillating breakaway move. Spain really struggling to get back in numbers. A little touch in field from Ronaldo. But Spain were back. That's twice now that Portugal have broke away from deep inside their own half. Approaching the midway point of the first half. Portugal in front, and they have never lost a World Cup match when they have scored the opening goal. 12 wins out of 13. The other ending all square. And looking to expunge bitter memories from 4 years ago when they lost 4-0 to Germany in their opening match. Toe poke from Bernardo Silva. Finds Guerrero. Ronaldo's in the middle. Long ball forward, looking for Diego Costa, up against Pepe. Pepe gets the header and goes down. Play continues. It's Diego Costa. Can he get the shot away? Costa scores! And while Spain celebrate, Portugal are extremely upset about the manner of that goal. They felt there was a clear foul there on Pepe. There you can see the Portuguese defender down on the ground, but what brilliant skill. VAR is checking for a potential foul by Diego Costa. That check has been completed, and the goal stands. There's the incident. Pepe goes down. Look how many defenders are back here for Portugal. Diego Costa all on his own, unable to fire it past Rui Patricio. Portugal won, Spain won. And this match, which promised so much, is at the moment most certainly delivering. Who was it who was saying a few minutes ago that Diego Costa hadn't had much service? Yeah, I'll admit that. It is still swelteringly hot here in Sochi. Such a humid night. But an enthralling, engrossing Group B fixture. Morocco and Iran, the other two teams in this group. Isco. Alba. Here's Iniesta. Alba's continuing his run forward. Oh, it's off the underside of the bar. Diego Costa, can he bundle it in? Rui Patricio with the save. Now the flag is up on this near side. And that may well have been for offside. Isco is asking for VAR to have a review of his shot, but goal line technology would have alerted the referee to the fact that the ball had crossed the line. What an effort that was from Isco. Spain stung by that early Portuguese penalty. Right back in it. The momentum of this match at the moment, certainly with the team in white. Alba. Ramos. Koke. Alba. Silva. Diego Costa. Ball won fairly. Well, you can see there, Bruno Fernandez is going to be cautioned. Well, he thought it was a fair challenge. And initially it didn't appear as though the assistant on this near side had raised his flag. Bruno Fernandez is shown yellow. Silva and Koke standing behind this free kick for Spain. Everybody back for Portugal. Silva. Look at the angle of his run-up if it is to be him. Top corner will be the target, you would presume. Ramos waiting in the penalty area. At the moment, he's just in an offside position. The nation awaits. Silva straight into the wall. Clearance not too far, though. Koke. Easily away by Font. Guedes. Too high for Ronaldo. Taken down by Silva. Guerrero have made the run on the overlap. Here he is, the fullback. Ronaldo. Here's William. Fernandez. Been a busy evening so far for the Italian official. But as you can see here, the ball, the whole of the ball, did not cross the line. Well, Spain felt there might have been a handball there from Font. Flag was up for an offside against Costa anyway. Here is Costa, scorer of the Spanish equaliser. This is Font. Diego Costa's equaliser after 24 minutes, his first shot on target at a World Cup. Might be a little fresher than the rest. He didn't play for 6 months at the end of last year, you remember, after his dispute with his former club Chelsea in England, before moving back to his former club Atletico Madrid. Incidentally, this Spanish squad have played an awful lot of club football over the last year. Spain's squad have played more club football last season than any other World Cup nation. A total of 85,554 minutes between the 23 of them. Isco will try and keep that in and does so. It's away by Cedric. Iniesta. Silva's in a little bit of room on this near side. Piqué. Iniesta. What an emotional farewell it was for him from Barcelona at the end of last season. Off to pastures new in Japan with Vissel Kobe in the J-League. Foul on Busquets. Busquets. Nacho. Silva. Ramos. Iniesta. Picked up by William. Ronaldo set off on a run ahead of him, but wasn't spotted by the Portuguese midfielder. Portugal throw, was it? Well, the referee has brought play back. Bernardo Silva took the throw quickly, and Cristiano Ronaldo was away. But actually, the throw was awarded by the referee the other way. See here, the ball goes out of play. Taken very quickly by Silva, but erroneously. Nacho. Isco. Here's Nacho. Patient build-up from Spain. Coque trying to find a way through onto the end of his own pass. One back by Silva. Piqué. It's been a good period of play for Spain since their equaliser. Iniesta. Alba had made a run forward, but was in an offside position. Silva loses out. Ramos. Coque. Here's Nacho. Ramos. Isco. Lovely interplay from Spain. The little pullback. Iniesta! Problems mounting for Fernando Santos and Portugal. The man who scored the most important goal in Spanish football history. So close to putting them ahead here. And it might just have got a little touch on the way through as well. All three of Fernando Hierro, the new coach's internationals against Portugal, ended as draws when he was a player. And we have just under 10 minutes plus stoppage time to go in the first half here. Portugal 1, Spain 1. Iniesta. Isco. Can't get a shot away this time. Guedes, the nil back heel, was a little blind. Wasn't quite sure who was behind him there. Fortunately for Portugal, William was. Piqué. Costa setting off on a run. Rafael Guerreiro. Hoping not to suffer the same fate in Russia as he did last year at the Confederations Cup when he broke his foot. The Portuguese left back. Silva. João Moutinho. Guerreiro. De Gea having to initially backtrack quickly. Fernando Santos, who was in charge of Greece at the last World Cup in Brazil. He reached the round of 16 with Greece, but lost on penalties to Costa Rica. Ramos. Isco. Nacho. Crossfield pass from Piqué. Oh, it's superbly kept in by Alba. Iniesta. Costa. Iniesta, the little ball with the outside of the boot. And it results in a corner. Alba was the target, put behind by Pepe. Busquets is just behind Costa in the penalty area. Ramos is there as well. Piqué is forward for Spain. So is Isco. Too high for Ramos. Busquets almost got to it. Here's Guerrero. Moutinho. Finds Cedric. Font. Finds Guerrero. Ronaldo. Bernardo Silva. Bruno Fernandez. Possibly the longest spell of possession that Portugal have enjoyed for a few minutes. Font. Got a touch on the way through. Portuguese throw. We've got two balls in play at the moment, which is why one of them is going to have to be kicked off the pitch. You do wonder who will be the happier of these two teams if it stays this way at half-time. Will it be Fernando Hierro or Fernando Santos? Santos, who, to be honest, never really looks very happy, does he? But he did crack a smile during the media conference yesterday on one or two occasions, although Portugal, who fielded João Moutinho and Fernando Santos to the world's media yesterday, were a little aggrieved, shall we say, that most of the questions were all about the Spanish coaching position and the chaos in the Spanish camp ahead of this fixture. But it has to be said, with so much experience in the Spanish lineup, that this team can almost manage itself. Referee thought about an advantage there, decided against it. Foul on Costa after the early challenge on Busquets. Pepe just ensuring that he doesn't get a yellow card for that challenge. Spain very much stretched right across the full width of this pitch at the moment. Koke. Silva. Isco. Isco's shot! Well, he's got 10 goals for Spain. Isco in his 29 appearances now for his country. The man who was Carlo Ancelotti's first signing when he took over at Real Madrid back in 2013. Iniesta. Here's Alba. Ooh, not the best of clearances away, it has to be said, but in his defence, there were Spanish strikers looming behind Guerrero. It's a fourth corner then for Spain. Towards Piqué, gathered by Rui Patricio. And the quick throw as well. Here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Portugal looking to break again. They've not been successful on the two previous occasions, and Spain now have men back in numbers. William. Silva. Cedric drives it across. Ronaldo the target. Awkward bouncing ball. William may get that. The height advantage over Andres Iniesta very much coming into play there. Guedes onside. Ronaldo wasn't initially. Ronaldo with the shot. Oh, it's gone in! An error from David De Gea. And Cristiano Ronaldo gets Portugal's second goal of the night, his second goal of the night, and very much against the run of play, Portugal are back in front. There's the ball forward. Guedes able to take it down. And Ronaldo's shot should have been comfortable for David De Gea. What an error. One that will haunt David De Gea for years to come. Because just before half-time, Cristiano Ronaldo has turned this group match back in Portugal's favour. "22 goals in his last 18 internationals for Cristiano Ronaldo. And Portugal have scored twice against a Spanish side who conceded just 3 goals in their 10 qualifying matches. As we go into an additional minimum of 1 minute. Well, I don't know about you, I don't particularly want half-time to come. It has been fantastic fare. Silva. Ramos. Alba. Looking to take on Cedric. Spain get another corner. And this may well be the last passage of play in the first half. As you can see, we are almost at the additional 1 minute stage. Corner taken quickly. Referee's had a good look at his watch. What a first half that was in Sochi. Cristiano Ronaldo putting Portugal in front with an early penalty, and then in front again with a late goal that owed much to an error from David De Gea. Diego Costa with the goal for Spain. It's been absorbing, it's been wonderful, it's been engrossing, and it has been a fantastic first 45 minutes. At the break, it is Portugal 2, Spain 1.
There are 5 key steps to tackling the coronavirus: hands, elbow, face, distance and feel.
Comece pelas mãos. Por favor, lave as mãos com frequência usando sabão ou gel desinfetante.
With your elbows bent, please cover your nose and mouth if you sneeze or cough. If using tissues, dispose of them immediately.
Respecto a la cara, evita tocarte tus ojos, nariz y boca, así puedes evitar que el virus entre en tu cuerpo.
保持距离，对于人与人的交往而言，要保持一定的距离。对于有咳嗽等症状的人来说，更要保持在1.5米以上的距离。要学会避让，躲开。
Si vous vous sentez mal, restez chez vous et suivez scrupuleusement les consignes des autorités sanitaires.
All the talk here in this stadium during the half-time interval was over how great that first half was to watch. Let's hope that the second half is just as good a feast of football. If he could take full time now, I'm sure he would, Fernando Santos. No changes to either team in terms of personnel as Portugal get the second half started here in Sochi, leading by 2-1. Portugal will be hoping fervently there is no change in the scoreline insofar as they have to be leading at the end of the 90 minutes. 2-1 they lead at the moment. Cristiano Ronaldo with both goals, an early penalty, and then a late strike which somehow eluded David De Gea in the Spanish goal. Diego Costa with the goal for Spanish side. Cristiano Ronaldo, who has a hat-trick, has a real habit of scoring hat-tricks. If he were to score again tonight, it would be his 51st career hat-trick, which is simply remarkable, isn't it? What more can you say about one of the world's greatest ever players? And let's face it, the debate as to whether Lionel Messi or Cristiano Ronaldo is the better, is it a little irrelevant? Let's just enjoy the fact that we have two supreme world talents gracing the world stage at the same time. It would also be the 51st World Cup Finals hat-trick if he were to score again. Spain determined to find a way back into this match, and they certainly had very productive spells in the first half. Either side of the goal from Diego Costa. Spain in white, if you have just joined us. Portugal in the all-red. Isco, Silva. Well, he looked offside, and eventually the flag was raised. Coming into this World Cup, Portugal had lost just one of their last 18 matches. That was to the Netherlands, who aren't here in Russia this summer, in a friendly in March. Otherwise, 12 wins and 5 draws. As for Spain, unbeaten under their former coach, Julen Lopetegui. Spain throw, which will be taken by Nacho on that far side. Sergio Ramos. Isco. Koke. Koke, who won the Europa League in Europe last year with his club Atletico Madrid, to set up a European Super Cup final against Atletico Madrid, who of course won the Champions League 3 weeks ago in Kiev. Ronaldo holds it up. Bernardo Silva finds William, who, if he can work it wide to that left-hand side, here's Guerrero. Guedes was the target, not found. Iniesta can't find his way past two, and in the end the shot is well wide. Isco. $43,866 the attendance here in Sochi tonight. Looked to be a bit of shirt pulling there, and indeed there was on Busquets. Silva trying to get away from William. Costa. Awkward bounce for Cedric, just got there ahead of Isco. Ronaldo beaten in the air by Ramos. William. Piqué. Busquets. Costa at the moment, the only man in the middle for Spain. Silva. Busquets. Iniesta. Isco. Silva will work it wide. Nacho. Support from Koke. Here he is. Silva. Nacho. Koke. It's almost as if the three of them are having a private match by themselves. Portugal just holding firm, keeping their shape. Ramos. Silva. Silva's little ball through, looking for Costa. Almost dropped there for Iniesta. Not quite the same tempo at the beginning of this second half as there was through the majority of the first. Ramos. Alba's little touchback. No way through for Iniesta, tied it up by Cedric. Pepe. Ramos. Busquets finds Isco. Nacho is in a little bit of space on that far side. Here he is. Isco. Couldn't find Silva. Lovely little drop of the shoulder there. Spain pick up again. Iniesta. Andres Iniesta. Fouled. Right under the nose of the referee. by João Moutinho. Moutinho, who was one of those who missed a penalty in the semi-final shootout defeat to Spain at the 2012 European Championship finals. Was this too far out for a shot on goal? Silva on the right is behind the ball. Koke standing in front of it. Silva with a little chip. Back across goal, turned in. Diego Costa strikes again. A simple free kick move from Spain. And for the second time tonight in Sochi, Spain have equalised. VAR is checking for a potential foul in the build-up to this goal. The check has been completed and the goal stands. Costa on the end of it, close range, wasn't going to miss from there. The Spanish nation rejoices. 2 goals from Ronaldo, both wiped out by Diego Costa. And that, in all honesty, was the first meaningful action of this second half. Eight goals in his last 8 starts for Spain. No wonder they're delighted. Guedes. Gonzalo Guedes looking to take on Ramos. Goes down under the challenge, no free kick. Guedes saying to the referee that he thought he was fouled. Well, I'll tell you who'll be the most relieved man inside the stadium here in Sochi with that equaliser, and that'll be David De Gea, the Spanish goalkeeper. His error now, in the great big scheme of things, doesn't really matter because it is back level at 2 apiece. Piqué. Silva. Piqué. Iniesta's touch, cut out by Bernardo Silva. Ronaldo, William. Here's Isco now for Spain. Ronaldo barely bothering, really, to try and win the ball back for his team. Here's Isco. Steps away from Bernardo Silva. Alba. Isco. Alba. Silva. Persistence from Spain. Now, it might drop for the shot here. Oh, what a shot that is! Nacho, the man who gave away the penalty early on in this match, has redeemed himself in style. There didn't look to be a way through here for Spain. But the trio of Spanish players somehow worked it through. It sat up really nicely for the fullback. Look at Nacho's eyes, concentrating fully. It's a lovely strike. curling, bending, in off the post. Wow! Spain 3, Portugal 2 now. Just look at his face. We have still to reach the hour mark. This has the potential to be a game to be remembered for years to come. Now, Ronaldo wants a yellow card for the challenge on him. There are some officials who may well have been tempted to book the Portuguese captain for his reaction as he went down there. Portugal behind for the first time this evening. Half cleared. This is Bruno Fernandez. Straight out of play. Here's Nacho's strike again. His first goal for his country. He's actually an inspiration, Nacho. He's had diabetes since he was a child and was told age 12 that he should give up football. A second opinion said otherwise. He always carries his insulin kit with him and is proof that diabetes is not necessarily a barrier to reaching the very top levels of international sport. Ronaldo couldn't get hold of it. Straight out of play by Piqué. Cedric will take the throw. The fullback who plays in the English Premier League for Southampton. Away comes Spain again. Isco caught. Cedric's reaction was not approved of by the referee. Portuguese defender rather felt that Isco went down a little easily there. Ramos. Here's Piqué. Oh, he picked up by Ronaldo. Driven into the middle towards Guedes. It's just away by Ramos. This is the first corner that Portugal have had in this match. João Moutinho will take. Everybody back for Spain. Virtually everybody forward for Portugal. It's towards Guedes. Able to knock it down. Font can't control. And away comes Spain. Isco. Gets a foul. Perhaps a little easily, but a free kick nonetheless. Spain have won their opening match just twice in their last 12 World Cups. 3 draws and 7 defeats. One of those defeats came in 2010 when they lost their opening match to Switzerland by 1-0. But they then became the first team to win the World Cup despite losing their opening fixture of the tournament. These two teams most definitely the favourites to make it through from Group B. Morocco and Iran, the other two nations in the group. It is Iran next for Spain, Morocco next for Portugal. First change of the night is about to happen down below. João Mario is about to come on for Portugal. Silva steps away from the challenge there of Bruno Fernandez. Iniesta. Alba. Worked out wide to Nacho. Taken by Rui Patricio. Just. Might well be Bruno Fernandez who is going to come off. I have no inside knowledge other than the fact that the referees board is already showing, the fourth officials board rather, is already showing the numbers 16 and 10 on it. Trust me, if I was a soothsayer, I'd be winning the lottery every week. Chase back for Font. Costa pursuing him. Pepe. Pepe's crossfield ball. Away by Piqué. Coutinho. Here's Cedric. Pepe, who knows many of these Spanish opponents very well indeed, having spent 10 years at Real Madrid. Silva. Still going, Silva. Just neglected to take the ball with him. Costa. Isco. Pepe. And still Portugal waits to make the change. Pepe. Taken down by Ronaldo. No way past Nacho. His Real Madrid teammate. Here's William. Coutinho. Silva. William works it wide. Guerrero. William. Towards Cedric. And now the change presumably will be made. And it is Bruno Fernandez who is coming off for Portugal. And on comes João Mario. Mario, who is with Inter Milan in Italy, but spent the second half of last season on loan at West Ham in the English Premier League. It is very much a positional change for Portugal, as we see that Spain are going to bring on Thiago. But it may well have been influenced by the fact that Bruno Fernandez was the only Portuguese player to have been cautioned in this match so far. Cedric. Teasing ball, away by Piqué. Busquets. Isco. Really stretching to bring that ball under control. Silva. And Portugal are about to make a second change as well. Ricardo Quaresma, the striker, is going to come on. There he is. And so the first of these changes sees Bernardo Silva making way. And Ricardo Quaresma comes on in his place, now 34 years of age. And the change for Spain sees Andres Iniesta, the man who won the World Cup for Spain in 2010, go off to a standing ovation. And Thiago comes on in his place. Thiago, born in Italy to Brazilian parents, but moved to Spain as a child because of his father's career as a professional footballer. You may remember Mazinho, who won the 1994 World Cup with Brazil. The back pass is risky. Ramos is there ahead of Ronaldo. Isco. Costa ahead of him. First touch for Thiago. Silva. In by Alba and turned right across goal by Costa. He knows that was a glorious chance. Spain and Portugal both with players on hat-tricks now. Cristiano Ronaldo with both goals for Portugal. 2 from Diego Costa for Spain. And the all-important third from Nacho. We're into the last 20 minutes, as you can see. Ronaldo. Cedric. Quaresma gets his first involvement and wins a corner. Comes off Alba. Ricardo Quaresma, who played in every match as Portugal won the European Championship finals 2 years ago. Quaresma's ball. Moutinho looking to set it up at the far post. Header back across goal. Ronaldo keeps it in play. Spain will whack it clear. Moutinho. João Mario. Isco. "50 years old now, Fernando Hierro. Initially said he didn't want the job when the departure of Lopetegui was announced, but said he couldn't say no when offered it. May well, of course, return to being Spain's sporting director after this World Cup. But for the moment, he's the man in the Spain hot seat. Ramos. Terrific ball. Nacho. Trying to find a way through. Busquets. Silva. Thiago. Ramos. Chase on here for Alba. Lovely little burst of pace from him there. Silva with the touch. Costa couldn't get there. William will clear. And helped on its way by Rafael Guerrero. And Portugal have lost just one of their last 9 group matches at a World Cup. That was the opening game 4 years ago when they lost 4-0 to Germany. Guedes, William, Pepe, Guerrero, Quaresma is screaming for this ball on this near side. William loses it. Costa. Here's Isco. Koke. Ramos. Thiago shrugs off the challenge from Moutinho. Costa. Here's Isco. Faced by Cedric. Successful. Cedric Suarez. And the foul in the end on Quaresma. William. Ronaldo. William. Look how many Spanish players are back. 9 outfield players behind the ball as Quaresma comes forward. Blocked by Alba. Quaresma drives it towards goal. De Gea always confident it was going high. Ricardo Quaresma, who made his international debut for Portugal all the way back in 2003, but this is actually his first World Cup finals appearance. And another change for Spain. Lucas Vazquez, the striker, is going to come on. And it will be Diego Costa. So a change up front. Diego Costa, the 2-goal hero for Spain. 2 equalisers for Spain. Lucas Vazquez comes on for his first appearance of this World Cup. He actually didn't play in the World Cup qualifiers. And it is only his 8th international appearance. 26 years of age, he'll be 27 on the 1st of July. And we'll be fervently hoping that he is celebrating his birthday here in Russia. Guerrero. William. Guerrero. Trying to find João Mario, who gives away the free kick. João Mario, who wasn't involved in last year's Confederations Cup here in Russia because he was injured at the time. And Spain, understandably, now beginning to take all the time they possibly can over restarting play. It is that sort of evening, particularly when you've been running around like Diego Costa has. Another change for Portugal. Andre Silva. 9 goals in qualifying for the Milan striker. Ronaldo. De Gea's come out. Ronaldo's touch. Picked up here by Quaresma. And handball from the Portuguese substitute. And will there be further action taken against Ricardo Quaresma by the Italian official? High ball over the top. It was an awkward one as it bounced. De Gea just stood his ground. And then an arm was used by Quaresma to control. Meanwhile, the change will be made, and it is Gonçalo Guedes, who is the player who's coming off. Andre Silva on in his place. Andre Silva, who was the only outfield player to play in all 10 qualifying matches for Portugal. Piqué will be okay to continue in just a moment or so's time. Andre Silva, who averages basically a goal every other game for Portugal. He's got 12 goals. This is 24th international appearance. Nacho. Ramos. We're into the last 10 minutes then, plus whatever additional time is going to be played. Will be quite a chunk of that, you would think, with all the substitutions we've had in this second half. Silva. Thiago's little ball in field. This is Alba. Ramos. You get the feeling Spain will be quite happy just to keep possession for the remaining time. Pass it between themselves, but we know that's not going to happen for all of the time. Busquets. Portugal are now going to have to gamble a little more. The introduction of Andre Silva will certainly give them a fresh pair of legs up front. Thiago. Interestingly, Portugal have never lost when Ronaldo has scored more than one goal in a fixture. That might be about to change. Ramos. Forward by Koke. Thiago. Silva. Trying to find Lucas. Lucas Vasquez. Didn't really get hold of it. Late goals have been a feature of this World Cup here in Russia so far. Don't think there will be anybody leaving this stadium a little early. Is there time for Fernando Santos' team? Or one moment of magic, one mistake at the back. They've already benefited from one error from David De Gea. Forward by Cedric. Ronaldo lets it run. It is a Spain throw. Now Ronaldo might be in trouble here. not so. Although in his defence, it wasn't the best of handling from Jordi Alba. Lucas Vázquez. Here's Nacho. Piqué. Away by Rui Patricio. Ronaldo. Quaresma's on this near side if Portugal can work it out to him. Lucas. Here's Piqué. Underneath it is Cedric. Not the best of headers. Thiago. Lucas Vázquez. Here he is with a little ball through. Another change for Spain. So with Iago Aspas already on, Lucas Vázquez comes on as well. David Silva, the man who makes way. So that's the third and final change. Ronaldo goes down, gets a free kick. Challenge was by Piqué. Now this is a key moment. We know who's going to strike it. A little over 3 minutes plus additional time remaining. As so often, Portugal's hopes rest on Cristiano Ronaldo's shoulders. Referee trying to get the wall back the required distance. Ronaldo. Oh, genius! Absolute genius! Would you believe it? Look at De Gea's position. He's not going to get that, is he? Up, over the wall, down, under the crossbar. It's an exquisite free kick. Exemplary. Perfection. And it's all square in Sochi. And it's a hat-trick for Cristiano Ronaldo. Spanish heart's been broken right at the end. It's his 6th hat-trick for Portugal, his 51st in his career, and it's the 51st hat-trick at a World Cup finals. Late goals most certainly are a feature of this World Cup so far, and who knows, is there to be further goal action? A simply extraordinary night in Sochi, and it's far from finished as we go into the last minute of the regulation 90, plus whatever additional time we're going to have. The eyes have it, the concentration. It's absolutely wonderful. He becomes the first player to score a hat-trick against Spain at a World Cup finals. And remember, this was a Spanish side who conceded just 3 goals in the whole of their qualifying campaign. Mind you, Portugal only conceded 4 in their qualifying campaign. And we have had 6 goals here tonight in Sochi. How much additional time is going to be played? The 4th official will show us in just a moment or so's time. Portugal have this corner. It is a minimum of 4 minutes. João Mario. Moutinho. Plenty forward still in red. And Portugal get another corner, won by Rafael Guerreiro. A reminder that Cristiano Ronaldo, as I said right at the beginning of this match, had never scored against Spain prior to this evening. Certainly made up for it now. Suarez. Away by Rui Patricio. 84 international goals now for Cristiano Ronaldo. Moutinho, lovely ball out to the far side. Spain panicking, trying to get back. What a tackle that was to deny Ricardo Quaresma, who was shaping to shoot. Portugal throwing everything forward. Ronaldo. Cedric. Crosses a little too long. Quaresma will pick up. Ricardo Quaresma. João Mario. Towards Ronaldo! Getting into position in between those Spanish defenders. Remember, it's a minimum of 4 minutes. We're midway through that now. Portugal have a problem. As you can see, there is a man down. And that man is their main man. Ramos, his close friend, helps him to his feet. You could watch this all night. De Gea, no chance whatsoever. He's a goal-scoring machine. And that's the reaction from Spain's doubled goal scorer, Diego Costa. Infield by Thiago. Alba. Ramos is underneath it. Busquets. Ramos. Alba. Last few seconds. Will the referee add on any more to the minimum of 4 minutes? Vasco. Nacho's ball forward. Half cleared away. Referee's had a look at his watch. And still we play on. It's not full time. The throw, in fact, has been given the other way. But this may well be full time. Spain and Portugal take a point each after an absorbing, enthralling, exciting, exquisite encounter in which Cristiano Ronaldo scored a hat-trick. Diego Costa with 2 and Nacho with another for Spain in a match that swung both ways. But there's no doubt about it, Portugal are the happier to take a point from their opening fixture in Group B. What a night in Sochi. Portugal 3, Spain 3.
A game to rank with the very best in the FIFA World Cup. An absolute group stage stunner between Portugal and Spain that swung either way and probably fairly in the end finished 3-3. But what a performance from Cristiano Ronaldo. 3 goals in 3 previous World Cups and then 3 on one extraordinary night in Sochi. Definitely feels like a win for Portugal, the way that the game was going. Spain will feel they've thrown a couple of points away. Nothing De Gea could have done about the free kick. Plenty, though, that he could have done about the goal Ronaldo scored just before half-time. I think it's fair to say the World Cup has come to life here.
Estamos con Diego Costa. Bueno, Diego, lo primero, enhorabuena por los 2 goles. Quizá tu mejor actuación con la camiseta de la selección española.
Bueno, gracias. La verdad que muy contento por poder marcar, pero bueno, tenemos un partido ahí un poco hecho. Luego una falta ahí a marcar ese gol. La verdad que una pena, pero bueno, haciendo un partido muy lindo, muy disputado y la verdad que vamos con una sensación un poco rara, ¿no? Porque después de dar la vuelta al partido, tenemos el partido en nuestra mano y dejamos escapar.
Ha sido un partido en el que ha pasado un poco de todo. La mala suerte del principio, el penalti, el fallo de Gea, una falta casi al final. Habéis podido ganar, perder. Al final el empate, no sé si te parece el resultado más justo.
Bueno, la verdad que ha sido un partido, como he dicho, un poco raro, pero se ve todo el partido. Nosotros merecemos ganar este partido porque creamos mucho más, teníamos mucho más la pelota y tenemos un partido controlado. Ha dado la vuelta a 2 resultados negativo y al final nos marca un gol.
Se ha hablado mucho de cómo estáis anímicamente por lo que ha pasado en los últimos días. ¿Habéis notado algo en el campo?
Bueno, eso es cosa que pasa, ¿no? En el fútbol se puede pasar cualquier cosa a cada momento y nosotros sabemos que tenemos que ir al campo y darlo todo porque tenemos nuestra gente, nuestra familia que está ahí nos apoyando, entonces tenemos que jugar por ellos.
Gracias.
Muchas gracias.
Primeiras declarações de Cristiano Ronaldo à RTP, o melhor do mundo, o melhor em campo, marcou 3 golos, é um dos 3 jogadores a conseguir marcar em 4 mundiais. Isso para si vale o quê?
Vale muito, é um trabalho de há muitos anos, sempre acredito em mim, trabalho para isso, mas obviamente quero frisar a resposta da equipa. Estaremos a ganhar e depois estávamos em desvantagem também no resultado, mas nunca viramos a cara à luta, fomos até o fim e acho que o empate é justo. Portugal teve boas oportunidades, a Espanha teve o controle do posse de bola, mas acho que foi um jogo bem disputado e foi bom para nós.
Abre um bom caminho para um bom Mundial português?
Eu acho que sim, é que dá mérito à equipa. A equipa esteve bem, sacrificou-se bastante e vamos acreditar até o fim. Foi apenas o primeiro jogo, jogamos contra uma das equipas favoritas, sabíamos que ia ser muito difícil, mas Portugal bateu-se bem e demonstrou que vai jogar até o fim. Obrigado.
Primeira declaração também no relevado de Fernando Santos à RTP. Portugal esteve a ganhar, esteve a perder, o empate é justo.
Sim, acho que no condicional acaba por ser justo, porque é verdade que entramos muito bem no jogo. Mas depois, inexplicavelmente, fizemos o golo, depois a partir dos 10 minutos começámos a recuar muito, não consegui ter bola, permitir que a equipa da Espanha começasse a fazer aquilo que Costa quer ter bola. Isso foi uma dificuldade para nós, mas o que é verdade é que respondemos bem, mesmo assim, em 2, 3, 4 ataques, podíamos ter feito o 2-0, tivemos duas excelentes situações de contra-ataque. Sim, duas excelentes situações, podíamos fazer o 2-0, não o fizemos, acabámos de sofrer o golo, depois num lance, me deixa muitas dúvidas no início da jogada, mas mesmo assim depois ainda temos muita possibilidade de eliminar a jogada e não eliminámos. Conseguimos fazer o golo perto do intervalo, foi para o intervalo para a cabine, disse aos jogadores isso, era preciso ter bola, era preciso ter mais intensidade, principalmente não permitir que a Espanha jogasse com aquela facilidade. E parece que até tínhamos começado bem, acabámos de sofrer um golo numa bola parada, num lance conhecido, mas pronto, foi um jogo muito intenso, entre as duas equipas, acabou por ser um resultado justo.
Estamos con Fernando Hierro, el entrenador de España. Fernando, no sé si das por bueno el empate.
Bueno, si pensamos que nos hemos puesto 2 veces por debajo en el marcador, nos hemos puesto por encima, pero cuando se tiene alguien que es capaz de hacer lo que ha hecho Cristiano, pues estoy muy satisfecho del equipo. El equipo no es fácil levantarse 2 veces, como nos hemos levantado nosotros, ponerse por delante, y justo cuando mejor estábamos jugando no ha llegado el 3-3, ¿no? Cuando más estamos disfrutando, teniendo el balón, jugando con personalidad, pero esto tienen los partidos del Mundial y los jugadores decisivos, ¿no? Pero en especial estoy muy contento con el equipo, con el grupo. Creo que hemos dado un paso importante, nos viene muy bien haber remontado, yo creo que vamos a ganar en confianza.
Un día un poco desgraciado, ¿no? Un penalti al principio, un error de Gea que no suele cometer, una falta casi al final.
Por eso te digo, nos hemos sobrepuesto a todo tipo de adversidades, ¿no? Y el equipo ha creído y el equipo ha ido y ha peleado y ha tenido su personalidad, no se ha dejado nunca y no ha dejado nunca de creer en lo que habíamos hablado antes del partido, y eso es importante, ¿no? Con todas las circunstancias que ha pasado, el equipo no ha dejado de creer y eso es muy importante.
Han partido de Diego Costa, ¿eh?
Sí, no, y estoy muy bien. Diego está muy bien, lleva entrando muy bien desde que llegó y aparte yo creo que todo en general, ¿no? Yo creo que en línea general estoy muy satisfecho con todos.
Gracias.
A ti, gracias.